Hey, what up, guys? Here, making a video of the Bills take on the Atlanta Falcons. The Buffalo Bills take on the Atlanta Falcons. Universe mode. I think on Sundays I'm gonna make videos like, if you know what I'm saying, like, cause that day I have off mostly. So yeah. So last game we had was the Eagles took on the Lions. You should go watch that and all my other universe modes. And the next one will be the Jets take on the Colts. Or the Colts take on the Jets, sorry. Now it's the Bills take on the Falcons. And let's go, and we're going to find out who's going to be undefeated in the first week of my first season. All that stuff. So here we count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The final 4-15 game. Guys, I'm going to unplug my mic now and see you at the end of the game. Peace.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Bills going up against the Falcons. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And we will get a look at the Atlanta Falcons on offense, an offense that has been so good this year, but they and Matt Ryan struggled against the Eagles. Ryan, 267 yards, a touchdown, and interception. Those are numbers that are much lower than what we've seen the rest of the year.
They've set the bar pretty high, haven't they? I mean, 267, touchdown, and interception. Most quarterbacks would take that for a pretty good game, a pretty good afternoon. But for Matt Ryan and the 2016 Atlanta Falcons, they expect more, but they're still leading their division.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to loft one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tamme.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tamme shows better athleticism than what people expect.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Falcons only put up 15 points against the Eagles, and Devontae Freeman, he was kind of held in check, too. 12 carries, 49 yards.
And he doesn't have his running mate, Tevin Coleman, to spell him right now, so he's definitely the lead guy. And they're so used to having him fresh, able to do different things, not just in the run game, but the passing game. When you rely on him as the lead ball carrier, you're hoping to get just a little bit more production for the game.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know it's a word that we tend to overuse, but Devontae Freeman can be awfully explosive with the ball in his hands.
He showed at the beginning of last year. He had 10 touchdowns the first couple months. The Falcons themselves were red hot, then sort of went down the tubes a little bit toward the end.
Yeah, the team's record and its production declined the same way, but I really like his overall game.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. He's got time. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Corey Graham has everything you're looking for in a safety. The ability to come up and tackle, as well as play the deep zones.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons called on Matt Bryant. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Like a giant pinball.
Here comes Buffalo, Tyrod Taylor, the starting quarterback. Now the Bills, they had their open week in Week 10, and they needed it, I think, because 3 straight losses. Prior to that, Charles, they had won 4 weeks in a row.
And I know they were real disappointed in the losing skid, but they've had the open week. And remember, they've got a brand-new offensive coordinator, bring in some new techniques and some new schemes. They're hoping now that Tyrod Taylor is more comfortable, can be consistent throwing the football, and, of course, use those great legs of his.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's our first look today at this offense.
And let's start with LaShawn Shady McCoy, their star running back. He can do everything. Run it inside, get to the perimeter, and, of course, catch it out of the backfield.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Vic Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose number one task, rush the passer, but he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Taylor. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So McCoy adding to his yardage total in this one. Last year, 895 yards in his first season in Buffalo. Of course, he had Charles 4,000-yard years in Philadelphia.
And you know the man they call Shady wants to throw some shade at the Eagles for ever letting him go. He wants a big year in 2016.
Second and 5.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Now Taylor. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Here's Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go.
Now Taylor on first down. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 4. And it's a second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
6 yards to go here on second down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still second down.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
They go play action with Taylor. Surveying the field. Still back there. Airing it out deep for Woods. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown?
Now Dan Carpenter. His career long is 60 yards, so he's got a big leg. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
You got 3 down, 3 down. Ready, not 80. Mike, 53, 53, Mike.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Freeman again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. So a 3rd and 8.
Hey, defense, let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now the 6-year man out of Miami, Matt Bosher on to punt. Oh, little 360. Oh, look at the juke. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Bills getting set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Come on, let's flex round. Flex round.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here we go. Brad 38.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. He's got time in the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Justin Hunter, the one he was searching for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tight right. 4 down. Here we go. Brad 38.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And he comes back with one complete.
Holding. Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Got his left. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Here we go. Brad 38.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again is Taylor. And he's got his man on the out route. 18 yards there and a 1st down. And now the pass will heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Come on, let's go. 190.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Taylor will throw again. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gunn alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Throwing again, it's Taylor. Can't find anyone open. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Taylor. That's complete right around the 8. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. On second down, here's Taylor. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still 1st down.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Now it's Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Dan Carpenter now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. They can send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Finding time. Caught on the right side by Jones. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Falcons haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Bills have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Falcons have possession early in the first. Jones is deep down the field where he'll make the catch. And the pass and catch will end up going for 36 yards. Falcons would go on to kick a field goal. Bills have it late in the second. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Brandon and Charles are standing by for our second half in Atlanta. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. On the return, it's Brandon Tate. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I could just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes, first series of the second half, offense or defense, you've got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. One man on the backfield. That's McCoy. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end, Clay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Come on, let's go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And fights him off. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So the sack on 1st down there by the defense, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Play action. Now Taylor. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Alert! Alert!
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he spins past him and into space. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 92 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude, that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting him to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. They juked him. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll come out in the pistol. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On third down, Taylor, he's got time. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Clay. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
4 down. Check. Let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action with Taylor. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go. What? 9. I got 87.
Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll throw with Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
4 down. Let's go. 38.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Let's go.
Taylor will throw. Surveying the field. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
4 down. Alert. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he has now gotten into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Carpenter now for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Weems to return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A chance for us to look now at the Bills defense. And in a tight ball game like this, the defense looking for a stop. You kind of, whether you're the offense or the defense, you don't want to be the one to screw this thing up.
No, not at all. And right now, you've got to figure that the offense is thinking to themselves, if you just get us the ball, we'll make things happen for you. Just help us out a little bit. And that's what the defense has to have in mind as they trot out here for this series.
Yeah, right now the offense on the sideline. Can the defense do it?
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan on first down. He's got time in the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football.
53, come on. 53, check 53.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory.
Let's go.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
I got wide.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds, incomplete. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Here's Matt Bosher now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
4 down, check. Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. 1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. And they'll give it to him here. And he stopped immediately there.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. You got 4. Come on, let's go. White, 90.
Again, it's McCoy. And he's going to lose. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, resume action.
Heavy, heavy, heavy. Watch the backfield. Watch 84, watch 84.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Throwing now is Taylor. Deep drop. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Colton Schmidt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Back to throw. The left side completion to Jones. A good pickup there of 20 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it's second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. He's back to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Ryan. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Ready, sit up. 25, sit up.
They'll run it. Freeman. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is now a gimme.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now here's the Falcons defense getting set to go again. They're hoping to get the stop, get it into OT, but actually is a takeaway on your mind or just overtime?
You're actually hoping for a gift. Because in this situation, you know they're thinking about taking care of the football as well. And you have to be very careful about trying so hard for the takeaway that you miss a tackle, breaks a big run, turns into a play against you. So you're hoping that maybe they just kind of hand it to you. And if so, you'll gratefully accept.
Yeah, they would take that present. They come out here in the eye. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still first down.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. First and 15 here behind the chains.
Watch number 5. Come on, let's go.
Now it's Taylor. Finding time. All kinds of time. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Let's go.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So it is all up to Dan Carpenter. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So it is all up to Dan Carpenter. This will be from 53 for the win. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. Well, 4 quarters wasn't enough, my friend, and it turns out overtime is not enough. There's no PKs in American football, and this one is over dead even.
Can you imagine the teams in their locker room now going back over this game, analyzing every play, each guy thinking, if I had done this on this play or that on that, who knows what could have happened? Because let's face it, a tie can be exciting to go through to get into overtime, but it's not satisfying for either one.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Here's Tate to return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Let's go.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Gonna drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Another pistol look here.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
They go play action here on first down. Backing up. Great protection. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he's brought down after a good gain.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. They got him there as they move the chains. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Tight end left. Hey, we are. Here we go. Brand 38.
Here's McCoy. Cuts left. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably slip away at home in overtime.
That and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping.
Guys, at the end of the game, the Buffalo Bills get a big win over the Atlanta Falcons. Game was very close. Better passing yards by. How are the that kind of sucks for the Falcons. If that's rushing yards I just saw. What's the rushing yards? Can I see that? He got like that many yards, and then they got like 3 extra yards. Wow. Doesn't look like they ran it that much. The Bills are in it more. I think all that stuff, yeah, but at the end of the day, though, the Buffalo Bills get the win, beating Atlanta Falcons. Guys, hope you guys liked the video. Please, go smash that like button. Go watch all my other Universe Mode parts. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.